Hello and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Miss Alex, and this is not normally how I look. We're doing a little cosplay today because over the next 2 weeks, I'm using Gomez and Morticia Addams to illustrate 10 relationship goals that will make your connection erotic, passionate, and overall amazing. And I'm also in costume today to announce an exclusive invitation just for you. So be sure to watch to the end for my special announcement. So the first relationship goal we see from Gomez and Morticia is that they begin their day with connection and romance. We see that they exchange flirtation, playfulness, affirmation, and affection within their morning greeting as Gomez gently wakes Morticia. And this is an excellent relationship goal because according to German psychologist Dr. Arthur Sosbo, partners who kiss and show affection in the morning are more likely to begin the day with a positive attitude and feelings of confidence and well-being, which would positively influence their respective behaviors and productivity throughout the day. Think about it. When you and your partner begin the day by turning to one another affectionately, you're sending a valuable message. I like you. I love you. I want you. I see you. You have value. That subconscious message is incredibly empowering, not just for the health of your relationship, but for your personal goals and ambitions. Additionally, relationship researcher and expert Dr. John Gottman has coined a phrase in his work, small things often. Essentially, the logic behind this statement is that the whole big relationship is held together by lots of little things that couples do regularly, just like Gomez and Morticia's morning routine, full of flirtation, playfulness, and intimacy. In fact, Dr. Gottman says a 6-second kiss is a kiss with potential. Potential not just for further acts of physical intimacy, but potential to radically shift how seen, wanted, and loved each partner feels. Gomez and Morticia also make it clear that they prioritize passionate sexual intimacy on a regular basis, indicated specifically by Morticia's recollection of the prior evening's escapades. Your ideal preference might be spontaneous encounters, but for a successful long-term relationship, sex needs to be viewed as a priority, not an option if we have time. Because more often than not, if you do not prioritize sex, life will get in the way. Chores, bills, kids, responsibilities, adulting, okay? All of those are time and energy drainers. And if you allow those drainers to come between you and your partner, it sends a striking subconscious message. I don't value our connection enough to make it a priority, which is the last message we want to send or receive in our most intimate relationships. Which is one reason I think relationship expert Esther Perel says, if you're too busy for sex, you're too busy. Additionally, Dr. Sarah Murray goes on to explain it's hard to have good or frequent sex when we're feeling emotionally disconnected, fighting constantly, or feeling like a low priority to our partner. In other words, when sex isn't a priority, neither is your partner. Now, I know that initially, the concept of scheduling times for sex may sound rote and boring, but the anticipation can actually build a tremendous amount of erotic energy and sexual arousal as you count down the days or hours until you can be together. But if your sexual connection has been non-existent for a while, I understand that it can be difficult to get the momentum going again. So I would highly recommend that you check out the following videos to begin reigniting your intimate connection. In the next couple of scenes, we see that Gomez and Morticia enjoy doing leisure activities together and use this as a time to build their friendship. First, we see Morticia enjoying a cup of tea as she chats with Gomez while he plays golf. Then we see Gomez enjoying a game of chess as he chats with Morticia while she attends to the garden. These are intentional acts of reciprocal investment, not a selfish, one-sided focus. And notice, Gomez did not try to get Morticia to play golf, and Morticia did not try to get Gomez to garden. They didn't try to change each other. They didn't demand the other join them or share their level of interest. They both extended autonomy to one another and respect for their unique hobbies. I love this quote by Steve Maraboli that says, "I find the best way to love someone is not to change them, but instead help them reveal the greatest version of themselves." That's what I see Gomez and Morticia doing by enjoying one another's company while allowing one another the freedom to enjoy what they prefer. And in that freedom, they found playfulness and connection. And as good as it is to have independent interests and spend time away from your partner, it is also important to have shared interests, as we see in a few scenes throughout the film. First, Gomez and Morticia are equally enthusiastic about holding a seance for Fester and enjoy taking equal part in the ritual. Then at the charity auction, we see that Gomez and Morticia share the same view on money and how to spend it, creating a passionate moment together as they create a playful bidding war between them to buy back an important family heirloom. Dr. Stephen Betchen, and contributor for Psychology Today, writes, "When partners have the same or similar interests, life is easier for the couple. Better yet, if they share a passion for the same interests, it can bond them for years." He goes on to say that couples that have similar interests tend to have healthier relationships. These partners show interest in one another, think alike, share passion, enjoy similar adventures, and in the end, bond. These couples fight less because they generally agree on how to invest their energy and finances. Life is better in so many ways for couples who share interests. And that's exactly what we see with Gomez and Morticia throughout the film. This principle is so important, in fact, that a 2019 study conducted by Geiger and Livingston from Pew Research found that 64% of couples with shared interests believe this has helped their relationships. Opposites may attract, but common interests foster connection. And our last goal today, inspired by Gomez and Morticia Addams, is being sensitive to your partner's emotions. And we see this demonstrated beautifully by Morticia as Gomez is processing the meaning surrounding Fester's lack of knowledge of the finger trap, which was a childhood present that he should be fully confident with. As Gomez processes intense feelings of doubt, anger, and betrayal, Morticia takes the children upstairs so Gomez can fully feel his feelings. Because she and Gomez are so intimately connected, she is highly sensitive to his emotions and self-soothing strategies as she listens to Gomez spend time at his train station, knowing full well just how distressed he is by his chosen processing strategy. Dr. John Gottman says, emotionally intelligent couples are intimately familiar with each other's worlds. And that's what we see Morticia demonstrate so well. She is intimately familiar with Gomez's inner world. She knows his triggers. She knows his emotional reactions. She knows his regulation strategies. And she gives him the space to process his feelings without pressure or judgment. So, those are our first 5 relationship goals, but I want to know, what is your favorite Gomez and Morticia moment from the Addams Family movies? Comment below and let me know. And as promised, the special announcement. I want to personally invite you to my annual LX Army Halloween party and costume contest. This year, Mr. B and I are showing up as Gomez and Morticia, and even Jamie will be in costume as Pugsley. We're having live interactive games and our community-wide costume contest with some awesome prizes for first, second, and third place. I'll be live streaming our Halloween party exclusively on Discord on Friday, October 28th at 6 p.m. CDT. So if you'd like to join me for a spooky and sexy time, just go over to patreon.com/LXErotica so you can get access to Discord and party with us. And make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on, because next week I'll be back with 5 more Addams Family inspired relationship goals.